So today we're going to be talking about area model. Now, area model is very similar to distributive property. So let's just say, but we're going to be multiplying not one digit by one digit number, but one digit by two digit numbers. And so let's do 3 times 23. Now some of you might be thinking, oh my goodness, that is a lot. But I'm going to use my base 10 blocks to represent this in a concrete way so the student can understand. So here is 3. I'm going to put it right here. That's 3. That's 3. Okay, this is what we're multiplying by. So that represents that. And then I'm going to do another thing. And so I'm going to do this, and you'll understand why I'm doing this later on. Okay? So, 23. So that represents this and this. So that is 20. I'll make my line a little bit longer. And this represents the 3 in the 23. So I've kind of broken it up almost in expanded form. So we've got 23. We've got 3 right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use base 10 blocks to represent. So with this, I have one group, because that's one unit. I have one group of 20. So I'm going to use these blue base 10 blocks. So I have one group of 20. But I also have another group. I've got another group. So I have 3 groups of 20. So that is there. Okay. Now, I've done the 20. Now I'm going to do the units. I have 3 right here, and I have 3 times 1. That is 3. Put those right here. Put those right there. Okay, another group of 3. Almost kind of like what we did with the distributive property. With those foam squares. Okay, so what we're left with is, I'm going to move these to the side a little bit. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 tens. So if we have 6 groups of 10, that means our number is 60. We have how many over here? We're counting about 3. 3, 6, 9. We have 9. We put them together and we get 69. So this is the area model in a concrete way. Now I showed you how to do the area model with base 10 blocks, but a lot of times people don't have base 10 blocks at home, which I understand. So let's do this. I'm going to do a pictorial representation of the base 10 blocks. So I'm going to do 5 times 21. Okay? So I'm just going to do a pictorial model right here. So I'm going to do 5 right here. This represents my 5. And these little dots, they just represent my units, okay? So let's pretend that they are these cubes, okay? My 21, these are going to represent my rods, like these. Those represent 10. So the students already know that. And so I have 1. So I'm just going to put a dot right here. And just for my own sanity, I'm just going to kind of divide that. So I have 2 groups of 10s. So I'm going to do 1. That's one group of 2 10s.
Here's another group. So you see I'm kind of like lining them up. And then, like I tell my students all the time, it does not have to be perfect, just as long as you can understand it. Okay.
So I have my tens right here, but now I have 1 unit. So I know 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I look and I can see. I can count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is 100. Now, how many do I have here? Well, in the ones place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. We broke them up, so that means we got to put them back together. So 100 plus 5, that is going to give me 105. And this is a way that students can do the area model, but with a picture. Now, another way you can do it is, I'm going to scoot it up just a little bit, is to do it in a way that's not necessarily as representative as this. It's to do this. 5. And I do my box. It's going to be the same number. But I'm going to break it up in expanded form, just like what we did with this one. So when we did, we broke it up in expanded form, but we used the base 10 blocks because we did 20 and 1. So I'm going to break it up again. So we have 20. I'm going to put that plus there just to remind them that we need to do that. And 1. So what's 5 times 20? We should know if we've got 5 20s that it's 100. 5 times 1? 5. Put it together because we broke them apart. 5 plus 1 equals 105. So this is one way to do it.